Have you ever thought what it would be like to drive with a totally obstructed view while navigating around obstacles and pedestrians? Probably not. But in a warehouse and distribution center, it happens pretty much every day. The mast of the truck and the load of the forks create a real visibility issue for lift truck drivers, which could lead to drastic consequences. But let's face it, many workplaces rely on lift trucks and mobile equipment to keep their business moving. This means pedestrian safety is a daily major concern. A number of factors contribute to pedestrians getting struck by powered equipment. Here are just a few things you should look for when assessing your risks. Are lift truck loads too high, or is the load in the air while the truck is being operated? Both situations add to the already obstructed view that the driver is dealing with. Assuming designated pathways exist, are pedestrians commonly seen walking freely throughout the warehouse instead of using the pedestrian walkways? Are pallet loads stacked in the warehouse at ends of rows, causing blind corners for both the lift truck operator and unsuspecting pedestrians? Powered lift trucks that are battery operated are often undetected until it's too late. Is your lift truck operator fatigued or distracted? It's not just the physical hazards that pose a concern. A driver may be mentally distracted by life in general. For instance, being tired, not feeling well, thinking about a personal problem or some other issues can take the driver's focus from the task at hand. As an employer, you can control these risks by implementing and consistently enforcing safe work practices to manage traffic flow. And it's really important to train both the drivers and the pedestrians. Don't allow your lift truck operator to drive with their loads in the air. And if a high load obstructed the view, make it a policy that another worker be there to provide direction. Pedestrians shouldn't walk in your facility where lift trucks are moving about freely. Does your facility have pedestrian pathways? If so, do you enforce their use? Do your employees wear high visibility vests? Do pedestrians and lift trucks come together on occasion? If so, extreme caution must be taken, including making eye contact before proceeding. All of these elements should be included in your training. Most importantly, you would be wise to remove blind spots at the end of rows by lowering pallet loads. Or even better, choosing not to store loads on the floor if there is adequate space on your racking. Also make sure your workers understand that if in a crouched position near where the mobile equipment is being used, they too could be in a blind spot. And don't just think about the workers who are in the warehouse on a daily basis. Think about employees from other departments who come rushing down for some reason or another and don't pay attention to raised loads, blind corners, and rear end swing. That's when pedestrian walkways are your best option. Remember, forklifts are not bolted down to the floor like other production equipment. They can be anywhere at any time. And a lift truck driver is essentially driving around with a large box sitting on the dashboard obstructing the view. Strong safety practices to manage traffic flow will ensure everyone in your facility is safe and your business keeps moving. I'm Chuck Leon, and this has been your health and safety tip from Workplace Safety and Prevention Services. For more information, visit WSPS.ca.